Establishing your budget can be a very difficult thing to do. I'm now going to walk you through a more methodical way of thinking about this. First things first, what we have to decide is what optimization event are we actually tracking. If you are optimizing for app installs, then the optimization event that you could be tracking could be cost per app install. If you are in the e-commerce industry, then this will probably be something like cost per purchase. Now, I want us to think about a product like this keyboard over here. Now, hypothetically, this could be a 1,000 Rand product. Then your cost per acquisition, your CPA, could be around 200 Rand. Now, the way we get to this 200 Rand cost per acquisition could be from your current TikTok ad campaigns, if you have them in place, or it could be from previous experience advertising on a different platform, such as Meta. Perhaps you've run Meta ads before and you see our cost per acquisition for this product is around the 200 Rand mark. Next, you're going to go ahead and use this equation here. CPA times 50 divided by 7. Now, the magic number in this equation is the 50. 50 is the amount of optimization events your campaign has to get within a week to exit the learning phase. So if you're running campaigns optimized for a purchase, your campaign has to generate 50 purchases in a 7-day period to exit the learning phase. The benefit of exiting the learning phase is TikTok's algorithm now has more data to optimize your event, and you can almost see it as if your campaign is going into more of a steady state after exiting the learning phase successfully. With a lot of data, TikTok knows exactly what to do, what someone that purchases looks like, and it can just continue to do that. So now, if we go back to the equation and the cost per acquisition of this keyboard, we would say our cost per acquisition was 200 Rand times 50 divided by 7. That equation will give us an answer of about 1,400, 1,450 around there. Now that would then be your ideal daily budget for this product. Because if you have that budget, you will generate enough purchases to get to the 50 in the 7-day period and exit the learning phase. So first things first, I would really suggest that you go and do this math with some of your products, especially if you know what your CPA figures are. Now, I have to say this, if you do this equation and you get to your daily budget and it is way too high, it is not what you can afford at the moment, that is fine. It is not the end of the world if you can't exit the learning phase. Exiting the learning phase is something that TikTok recommends, and it is the ideal situation, but it's not realistic for most small advertisers. So if you get to a figure that you can't spend per day, like 1,400 in this example, you can take it down. I mean, you can run even 25% of that a day. TikTok's minimum daily budget is 200. So this is a guideline to work from and a point where you want to aim towards. Potentially you could take that budget way down, and as you start seeing success, increase it until you get to that point where your campaigns can start exiting the learning phase. Now, I know this was a lot of information to take in, but you're doing extremely well, and once you actually put this practical advice into practice, you'll get a better understanding of it. Let's move on to the next lesson.